Hi, welcome to this video. 2 days ago, I posted a video that describes a tool available for free on my website, thomasmore.org. This tool lets you download popular topics and queries from Google Trends. In that video, I showed the online tool. I also explained how to get the tool and install it on your own machine. Today, I will describe the code behind the tool. You can look at the tool and try it out on my website, thomasmore.org. Go to thomasmore.org and then select Google Topics and Queries. So now about the code. The code is available on GitHub. The link is in the description below. Here is the finished product running on my local environment. The code consists of 2 files. The first, app.py, contains the logic and connectivity in Python. And index.html will render the HTML page. Let's first look at index.html. The head contains a link to Bootstrap CDN to get default styling for the display. Index.html has a form that contains a field to select the topics or keywords, a button to request the data from Google Trends, a second button to download the results into a spreadsheet. There are also tables to contain the results of the categories provided by Google Trends. Each table has headers and then data. Notice the results word. This is the link with the Python code in app.py that actually retrieves the data from Google Trends. This means that we will transmit the data into the web page through a variable in app.py called results. The scripts at the bottom of the body are required for the Bootstrap styling. Now regarding app.py, first we import libraries. Pytrends is the API to Google Trends. We set up the max number of topics or keywords per request. App equals Flask creates the Flask application. We set up Flask cores to allow accessing the API from another machine or port. We use Flask session to avoid a pop-up message for resubmission. Extract is a function that extracts the data from Google Trends. It splits a string of keywords selected. It then restricts the number of topics to the number set above. It initiates a pandas data frame for each of the Google Trends categories. And it then starts retrieving data for each topic or keyword. Pytrends requires a payload, which we initialize. Then we use the function related_queries provided by Pytrends to retrieve the data related to the trends to the queries from Google Trends. We isolate the rising data frame, append the keyword to it, and then add the results to the df_queries_rising data frame. We do the same for top queries, and again the same for the topics, related topics, and top topics. We move the column with a keyword to the left of the data frame. We then build the response, which is a dictionary of the 4 data frames, and we return the results. The function set_sheet is used for the export of the data as a spreadsheet. This function sets the headers and the column widths. It then sets the values in the sheet. The API function is the endpoint to access the tool from another application. It gets the selected keywords. It then gets the data from the extract function and sends the data back to the requesting program. The slash function is the entry point for the web interface that we saw in index.html. If a user selects extract in index.html, we then call the extract function. And if a user presses the download button, we then create a workbook. We create 4 sheets, one for each Google Trends category. We take the data, which is stored in the Flask session, which is set in the redirect section below, and then we return the workbook that will be downloaded. The redirect section is there to avoid a form resubmission pop-up message. It saves the results into the Flask session. Finally, the render section returns the index.html page, including the results. Now that all the code is there, we need to start the Flask web server with a command app.run. I hope you found this interesting, and I would be very happy if you could let me some comments below on how I can improve. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.